He'll go for early. I think he might start early, so we gotta be ready for that. Oh, that's when he fights fighters like Zab Judah who don't get in shape for fights, and Manny Pacquiao does, and we won't get tired, believe me.
But be different from the Mayweather you fought with the lawyer.
Yeah, I think he's older and slower.
To be a greatest is not based on your record undefeated. Because there's so many fighters na nag-retire na undefeated.
Manny Pacquiao back at wild card, like he's never left, ready to go again. Working with Freddie Roach, I feel like I'm back in 2010, the Wayback Machine. Pacquiao looked pretty good in some of the videos that I saw, like he wasn't in horrible shape.
Freddie Roach warned Floyd Mayweather Jr. that he is not prepared for what's coming, confidently saying that Manny Pacquiao has mastered his techniques and will enter a rematch fully ready, focused, and determined to win in a clear.
You said that you saw that Pacquiao has his fire back. When did you see that move, or when did that come into your conscience?
When I watched him sparring for the first 2 weeks, it was just, you know, the in and out, the speed, making the guy, catching the guy 3-4 punch combination, getting out, making a miss. It was enjoyable to watch.
Manny Pacquiao is training hard with Freddie Roach, showing incredible speed, sharp combinations, discipline, and full focus. His intense training sessions prove that he is serious about this fight and is preparing at the highest level possible. CQUIAO has confidently said that he will give Floyd Mayweather Jr. his first career loss, aiming to break the historic undefeated 50-0 record and change boxing history forever.
Ano kaya advantage mo?
God willing, mag-ano tayo, mag-isay natin mabuti. Paghandaan na natin mabuti para magandang laban na may pakita.
Roach also looked back at the first fight, explaining that Floyd controlled most of the action, while Manny was older, less sharp, and not at his best condition, which affected his overall performance.
You think about that it got to that point, and Floyd played the game. He played the waiting game, and he won.
Yes.
He got paid. He got Pacquiao at an age where he knew that his punches weren't going to hurt him.
Yes.
He could avoid him. And it was an older fighter.
It was. And when Pacquiao fought his last fight in Australia, after the fight, I said, Manny, I said, you know what? I says, I think being a senator and being a fighter at the same time is like maybe a little bit too much, because I said, you know, it's hard enough being a world champion fighter, or it might be just as hard being a senator. But I says, I think that you should strongly think about giving one of those up for now and choose the one that you like best. And he has not spoke to me since.
PACQUIAO believes that an undefeated record does not define true greatness. He pointed to his own achievement of winning titles in 8 different weight divisions, something very rare in boxing and almost impossible to match.
Ako, I can claim na first 8 different weight division, which is the hardest accomplishment na in boxing.
And the only one.
The only one.
Division.
First, diba? Yung kumbaga, that's the hardest accomplishment in boxing ma-achieve. And also, yung blessings ng Panginoon na naging champion ako in 4 different decades. Do you imagine that? Bihira yung mangyari. First time in history na a fighter who became a champion in four different decades. So 90s, 2000, 2010, 2020. So bihira mangyari yan. So
also criticized Floyd's personality, calling him to focus on money and material things. He suggested that Floyd's behavior outside the ring shows pride and a lack of humility, which many fans have also noticed over the years.
Beginning of this conversation, you say, I don't like boastful people. How was it like fighting Mayweather then? Did he get on your nerves? Because I feel like he's a little bit more boastful than the people you might be wanting to hang out with.
Yeah, he's boastful. I think his God is the material things, money, everything like that. I'm pretty with him because I want to share the word of God in him if he believe God.
Yeah, I've heard he's a generous man. I think he's done good things. I think, you know, he kind of reminds me of like a lot of people are like this, by the way, including myself. I'm not just saying him. I'm including myself. The man who goes up to Jesus and says, what should I do to get into heaven? He says, sell all your belongings. And he walked away crying because he couldn't.
Intro 007 at the same time. Manny continues to show his dedication through intense training, proving that actions matter more than words. Instead of talking too much, he is focused on discipline, preparation, and giving his best effort in the ring. Dan Patrick questioned whether fans really want a rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao, suggesting that public.
Floyd Mayweather is a boring fighter. I mean, you know, the presentation is flashy, but he's a defense-first fighter. There's nothing to, when you watch him, you go, oh, okay, didn't get hit again, and he didn't get hit again. You know, tactically, yeah, he's brilliant, but not exciting. So, hey, if you sign up for it, go get him. Must be, it'll be September, so maybe it's a slow night for you, and you go, well, maybe I'll just buy this fight. Let me see these two guys lean on each other. But I don't know if this has to do, you know, boxers never retire. Sugar Ray Leonard told us when I went to his first retirement in Baltimore, and he talked about fighters never retire. The phone stops ringing.
Strong as expected, even though both fighters are legends. And Sure 9 Roy Jones Jr. spoke with great respect about Manny Pacquiao, explaining that his real strength is not just power, but constant movement and unpredictable rhythm. He said Manny never stays still, making him very difficult to hit, and his footwork and angles allow him to attack from unexpected positions.
Now guys don't do that. Pac-Man, fortunately, is one of those guys who knows how to use the ring. So he don't stand in just one place and fight. With that being said, if his legs can hold up for 12 rounds, he's the guy to do it.
Also highlighted that Manny combines speed with intelligence, quickly reading his opponent and adjusting in real time. This allows him to turn defense into offense within seconds, making him one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing history because of both his physical.
Financial issues could be affecting one or both of these fighters, and that's why you're doing it. I don't know why you watch this unless the undercard is really good. Maybe the novelty of being in that building, having a boxing match in the Sphere, but it's real. It's real. Does Conor McGregor get the winner of this fight? I mean, now, if Conor McGregor got to do MMA against Floyd, now that would be fun. That would have been interesting. But, like, and then do one of the brothers, what are their names? The Paul brothers, do they get to fight something? I mean,
Patrick also shared a deeper concern about the rematch, questioning if it is really for the fans or driven by money and business reasons. He even joked that boxing might start bringing back old legends like Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler, and Mike Tyson. His point was clear, that boxing could be relying too much on nostalgia instead of creating new stars, and that financial pressure might be influencing these big fights more than legacy.